Okay, so it does seem that even though that I'm fixing some of the problems, more problems just keep arising with this car. But there is a silver lining in all this. And that is that we actually have no problems with the engine whatsoever, and there's no faults that have come up on the Carly device. So that means no work needs to be done under here. As of yet anyway. We might need to clean it, but maybe in a future video. So before we get on to doing that door, there's one thing I really want to do, been desperate to do for absolutely ages, and that is to restore the headlights on the front and just make them look a lot cleaner, because it's just really letting the car down. So I know what you're going to say. I thought you were going to do the door. We're definitely going to do the door, but first I just really want to get these headlights done, just to make the car look that little bit better, and then we'll get on to installing them.
You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind, frustrated, outdated? What's on your mind? Truthful this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would you find?
This is actually taking a lot longer than I actually thought it would. It's really hard going, but I think it's working.
Your love is simple. Pick me up. You keep messing. I'm fed up.
Right, okay guys, so I've literally done one light, and to be fair, it has made a massive difference. I'm pretty happy with the results. So further ado, let me show you. Okay, so the headlights are now all done. Thank God. It took me absolutely ages to get them cleaned up. Didn't realize it can actually be that hard. So to be honest with you, they're actually looking really good. I'm really chuffed with it. Right now, I'm unsure if this is a common problem that happens with Mercedes or if it happens with any other cars, but I haven't really digged too deep into whether it is a common problem or not. But either way, I've got to fix it and I've got to get the job done. Now, if you guys want to actually see what the part actually looks like, it's quite big actually. I'll just show you real quick. That is pretty much how it is sitting inside the door, like that. Obviously there, and you can see there, and obviously, you know, it's obviously covered by the door card, but you get the idea. And then I'll show you the sort of thickness of it. It's got two cables hanging off it. One's obviously the grey cables to put the power to it, and then the other cable is for your door lever as well. Sorry, I was pretty unsure then which one it was for. It's probably best if you take the battery and disconnect the battery as well before you start. So disconnect the battery and then do the job.
This is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it.
It's looking like. So all I've done is before I've actually put it on the door, because it is going to be a pain in the ass to get this on, because they've actually pop riveted a panel there inside where I'm pointing, and that is such a big piece, and there's a bar going in there. Now when we were at the scrapyard, obviously we didn't realize that, so we got like a little mini jack that was lying around, and we just sort of pried the bar open so we could pull that through the door. Obviously we don't want to do that to this car, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to drill about 6 pop rivets off, and then we can put this in. Now I've just wired this in, and as you can see, this actuator is working absolutely perfectly. So yes, thank God, another problem fixed, or will be fixed very shortly. I'm just absolutely devastated about that bumper, to be honest with you. Clean the car up all dead nice, and then boom, you bang the bumper. Maybe I shouldn't have cleaned the car. Maybe just give me a bit of bad luck. Maybe we should have just left it. Right, okay, anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's get this new actuator on.
So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind? Frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? True for this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would you find? I've been loyal, you've been drunk, playing victim to your love. Love is simple, pick me up. You keep messing, I'm fed up. I've been loyal, you've been drunk, playing victim to your love. Love is simple, pick me up. You keep messing, I'm fed up, I'm fed up. When we've been walking this blind, frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? True for this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would you find? I've been loyal, you've been drunk, playing victim to your love. Love is simple, pick me up. You keep messing, I'm fed up.
Right, okay guys, so that is now all the rivets out. Whew, that was a bit of a jobby. I knew that was going to be a bit of a ball ache, to be fair, but it's finally done. So I'll just quickly show you. All I've done is I just put the airbag there for now, because I'm not too sure how you pull that plug out. Airbags, man, just worrying. So there, two there, they're all rivets, and what's happening is they're just hanging on. So there's a bar here at the back, and this is kind of like where the window is. I'm not too sure what it does. I think it's obviously it's to do with the window anyway. And this is the bar that we actually bent when we were on the other car, getting it on the donor car. So what we're going to do now is try and move that out of the way, and this actuator, this here, has got to come from, let me just zoom out a bit. So this has got to go from there. There is 1, 2, 3 bolts holding that in. Take them out, and then we need to pull it through and then pull it through there. So we're not quite there yet. So let's just get that done. Let's just get it done now. Guys, hopefully if you do run into this problem and you are doing this job, when you take these rivets out at the bottom here, when you pull this bar, if you're going to do it the same way as I did, put the window down, so then almost realigns the mechanism up, and the window at the minute for me is struggling to go back up, but I'm pretty sure that's just because the screws aren't in, fingers crossed. So let's give that a whirl. Hopefully that fixes it, but otherwise we got another issue. And boom, just like that, it's worked. Okay guys, so this is literally the moment of truth now. Will the car open from the inside and lock as well? Let's find out. I really panicked there. I thought that it wasn't going to work, but if you look, it's locked, unlocked, fine. And then from here, obviously unlocked, lock. It does do that bouncing mechanism thing, but it locks. So I'm going to count that as a job done. I can cope with that. I don't know, I'm not too sure whether it's actually supposed to be bouncing up and down like that. It probably isn't, but if you guys know any reason why it's actually doing that. The old one was actually doing the same thing as well, so if you've got any info on that, put something down in the comment box and let me know what you think. Maybe it is supposed to do that, but yeah, if you know anything about it, let us know. Right, so we need to continue onto the front of the car now. So we are going to do the front bumper, and then once we've done that, we're not far off. But you're actually going to have to wait until the next video now, because we kind of run out of time. So if you've enjoyed this video and you like the videos on the C-Class C220, if you've enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, put a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.